Ginoogaming First Nation has now been under a state of emergency for nearly 3 months. It was called due to a number of community safety factors, including violence and addictions. Leadership says neither the provincial or federal governments have done enough to support them. Justin Hardy has been following the story and has the details.
The federal government hasn't reached out once.
Ginoogaming Chief Sherry Taylor says higher levels of government haven't stepped up to help the community, which has been under a state of emergency since May 15th. That was called in response to an increase in violence and drug and alcohol related crime, as well as failing road infrastructure, particularly the bridge into the community. Patty Haidu, Minister of Indigenous Services, was unavailable for interview, but her press secretary provided a written statement that said the federal government stands ready to support Ginoogaming now and into the future, and has contributed $600,000 for peacekeeping during this crisis, as well as a $500 million investment to Nan Chu's life. The statement goes on to say that a July 18th meeting to discuss this was cancelled upon the community's request. Taylor says the community was able to secure a meeting with the province, but she had concerns as the person sent by Ontario was an acting assistant deputy minister.
So you see, there's people at this table that were not decision makers at all. They were more or less technical people. And we met with them, and I provided a plan. I provided things that we needed to get done right away for the safety of our community, a safety of our children that cross that bridge, that use that bridge on a daily basis. I gave them a plan. I haven't heard nothing back.
MPP Greg Rickford, the Ontario Minister of Indigenous Affairs and First Nations Economic Reconciliation, says the officials in attendance for the meeting were decision makers and that he would follow up with the chief personally.
We were there for the community and the trials and tribulations that they may be going through. We see the opportunity in the Greenstone region, and we want to make sure that their young people have every opportunity to take advantage of that. That's the message I sent to Chief Taylor when we were there, but I'll be meeting with Chief Taylor. I'm a decision maker. She's a decision maker. We'll make decisions.
The federal government says it will continue to work with the province to address policing and road access to the community. There isn't a public date set yet for the follow-up with either levels of government. In the meantime, the community remains in crisis. Justin Hardy, TBT News.